are.
Are we live?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out, won't we? When people start popping up and say, yeah, you're live.
We need like a producer. We need to get like real.
We'll have one. I believe we are live. There we are. Look at us, looking all professional.
Yeah.
So, all right, we're live. It's Wednesday, March 22nd, and we're back.
We are.
Well,
May 22nd.
May 22nd. Did I say March 22nd? Wow, I'm still stuck on last year. So, we're here. He's Carl. You want to introduce him? Go ahead. I'll let you.
So the last time this is hilarious. But anyway, so previously he was known to us as Job Philly fan. Tonight he's known to us as John O'Brien.
So welcome to the.
Thank Facebook for stealing his name.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Can't
So
remember my name.
You want to explain it?
yeah, go ahead.
My
Go
session.
ahead.
My session ended. Sunday morning.
Kind of like Gabe Kaplan.
Yeah. I hope. I can only hope. Yeah, it ended Sunday morning. I had to answer a bunch of questions and fill out my name and.
Your real name.
Well, I was trying to put the same name back in, but they wouldn't allow me to.
But,
I
okay.
had to put my own name in.
So here's my question: how do they know that's not your real name?
I have no clue.
So my goal now is I'm going to start a Facebook page with a fake name.
What's your real name?
Which, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick a fake name and see what happens.
When I had that post, people were saying that I must have pissed somebody off. And they complained that I wasn't John O'Brien. I don't know, and so I guess it must have been Gabe Kapler that did
God, screw Gabe.
it.
So Carl, I think what we need to do is we need to get something for the back of this chair that makes it look like this.
For our guests?
Yes, for the guests.
Or just for J.O.B.? Former
Well, of course,
J.O.B.
of course, just for John. So,
Oh boy.
So in honor of,
Mom's here, by the way.
there's a bunch of people checked
Yeah.
in. Jack Broder's calling it government conspiracy. So,
Probably is.
you know,
Well, they said they wanted the friends to be able to find you easier.
What if you don't want your friends to find you easier?
I said no. I
Sign
mean,
up to Facebook.
I'd had three pictures too.
Did you really?
Yeah, I had to have 3 different pictures added on for me as well.
That's 1984.
So luckily I had Matt Stairs photos I could keep. Oops, is that on there? No,
Oh God.
I got you covered with that. We're good there. Don't worry about that.
God.
I can get you
I
just
think-
about anything but a social security number.
I think we need to have Matt and John on at the
that
same
would
time.
that would be hilarious. Seriously. We could hit the go button and walk away. that would be hilarious.
Yeah, Matt's a good guy.
That would be hilarious.
So.
But
So-
we've been gone for a while.
Yeah, shit happened.
You know.
I'm sorry. Didn't want to piss anybody off. Stuff happened. So.
But last time we were on, we were in Reading,
Yes.
and you put together a nice little,
I did.
you know,
That was nice.
trio
You did.
yeah, absolutely. Kudos to you when you getting the rest of the shows up.
I got a lot of them up.
So anyway, for
Come on.
hey, I'm getting there. We're now on YouTube, so if you'd like to check out any of the previous shows, we've got some of them up.
Yeah. The more recent ones we have up. The older ones
so
we don't.
You can check us out. You know,
Just search for This Fan's View.
yeah.
You'll come up. Once we have enough followers, so make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube. Then we can get our own custom, youtube.com/thisfansview. So it's up to you guys. So if we don't get it, it's your fault.
Don't say that.
No pressure.
My God.
No pressure.
My God.
So, all right. So we don't have Flyers to talk about. We don't have Sixers to talk about because they lost.
Well, before we dig in, because
Okay.
you immediately hit a sore subject with the Flyers thing. Kudos to Greg Berube, St. Louis Blues. If you remember any of those shows back in November,
Right.
the two worst teams in hockey were
Yeah.
the Flyers and the St. Louis Blues. And who is going to the Stanley Cup
Yep.
Finals? And
Yeah.
it's let me It's not the black and orange.
Right. So,
Kudos to Greg Berube and you know,
Ex-Flyers.
his crew. I mean, you know, it was a good team. They just were, you know, apparently not being properly coached. But kudos to
Well,
them.
there's
Kudos.
always next year, isn't that our motto?
I'm a little sick and tired of that. So we've put an end to being nice.
Right.
You know, no more nice.
No
right?
more nice.
That's right,
No more
no more
nice.
nice.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
That's
All right.
part of the reason why, you know, we got John on so he can go to town and
Oh,
rip
yeah.
everybody. You know, he just, you know, look,
More notes.
Yeah.
he
So,
got all that and a bag full of tricks.
so the guest is more prepared than we are. Isn't that normal?
Are we ever prepared? Kidding me? Wait. This is how prepared I am this week. Zero.
I have
Zero.
that.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
So,
So,
all right. So we're done with Flyers?
Jack,
Yeah.
the show must be blowing up. Everybody's got laptops.
Okay. We have an Eagles question from my buddy Bob.
Do you think Carson Wentz can be the player he once was? Was what?
Before.
Before what?
It depends. If he can stay healthy, I think he's the guy.
Well,
Oh,
I
he's
think,
definitely.
yeah, I mean, staying healthy is the key
Right.
Right.
for any quarterback.
Right. But he just seems to have a bigger
I
problem
think he
staying
needs
healthy.
to take a page out of Tom Brady's book.
And just cut back a little bit.
No, I don't even know they has to cut back. When it's time to fall down.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's what I mean by cutting
don't,
back.
Don't take those big hits.
Right.
You know, don't try for that extra yard.
He's.
You know,
I think he's of the mindset where he thinks he's indestructible, but soon finding out that he's not.
Yeah, I think he realizes that now.
I'm hoping.
I'll say this much: he got a lot of weapons.
Right.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
He got a lot of
Absolutely.
weapons.
Absolutely.
If
So
he can't find somebody to get the ball to, he's
he
in
shouldn't be
trouble.
quarterback.
He's not going to be just
So-
Ertz.
Right?
Not going to be just all Ertz this year.
So I'm expecting a pretty big year this year.
So, in answering Bob's question,
Yes.
you're on board.
Absolutely,
You're
yes.
on board.
Absolutely.
You're on board, Mr.
Absolutely.
Baseball.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, Bob. Thanks for the question,
Yeah.
by the way. Okay. So we go because I'm slowly getting
Oh, I know.
getting to
Well, wait. Let's. Jack's got a joke.
the Flyers.
Yeah.
That's a joke.
No. What do you call 20? Oh, wait. Where'd it go?
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Where'd the question go?
What do you call? What do you
20
call 22 millionaires watching this?
The Flyers.
That's funny.
The
That's
Flyers.
funny.
It's a good one.
But wait, I'm still waiting for a Voracek cut. I want one before the end of the show, Jack, because that's what you do. What are you looking for?
He's trying to scroll them.
Are you trying to scroll?
No, Joe. It was a Howie Long question, but I think he meant Chris Long. What do you think about Chris Long retiring?
Oh yeah.
You know,
I mean,
Good for him.
yeah.
Get out while he's still healthy.
I'm going on record. He'll be
Okay.
back.
You think?
He'll be back.
All right, you heard
There
it
you
here
go.
first.
He'll be back. If they suffer any kind of injury or have a couple bucks left over, and they could use his veteran presence, he'll be
So
back.
I didn't
That'd be nice.
read the whole thing. Did he give a reason why he retired?
Not really, other than 11 years was enough.
Okay.
I liked his going out party. He had the red Cello Cup, out over, I think it was a mountain, wherever he was. And yeah, I liked it.
God.
Yeah. So
Okay, so if we don't have a running game, it's going to be a
I lost all my
long year. Yeah, I don't know how you did that.
I lost all my peeps.
So what I normally do is I click so I can see everything here, and then all the comments come up on the right hand side.
Yeah, well you're
I'm a little more savvy.
you're the IT guy.
Might have to go up. Oh, no. It's
Anyway,
It's just not-
all right. So
running game and receiver upgrades. If Carson is healthy, they're going to be good.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Better than the Cowboys.
yeah.
Even without Carson Wentz, will be better than the
Better than the
Cowboys.
Giants.
Yeah,
Better than the Redskins.
yeah. I think.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
But what do I know?
Redskins don't have a quarterback, really.
They win 10, 11 games.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 12 and 4.
Okay.
That's without seeing anything at that training camp. So that could change. Bob says 11.
Yeah, I'd say 10, 11.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
If I remember correctly, looking at the schedules, they had some
They do.
tough games.
They do. So, all right. Game of Thrones is over.
Anybody watch?
I did.
You did?
I did.
I did not.
I did. Didn't have any feeling either way of how it ended. Didn't care.
Anybody
a lot of
Anybody
negative-
out there
yeah,
watch?
A lot of negative opinions, though.
Yeah. Anybody else watch Game of Thrones?
Anybody out there?
My guess is
Comments?
probably not a lot. I didn't really care, although, well, Tom and Belinda watched. I know that. So I know they're going to have a lot to say.
Belinda's only picking 9 wins. Why is she so negative all the time?
Damn!
Why is she so negative all the time?
Come on, B.
9.
Thought we could count on you.
9.
It's not going to happen. Work in this town. 9 wins.
You're not
9
gonna-
wins ain't going to get it
Not,
done.
not, you're not going to win division with
9
9
wins not getting it done.
So,
You know?
So
lucky you, Jack. Lucky you.
I'm with you, Jack. I am with you. Never went anywhere near that dial.
No.
I don't know what I was watching, but it wasn't Game of Thrones.
All right. So speaking of Game of Thrones, let's talk about Phillies.
If you have
It's
to.
the only segue that I can find.
Okay. So who's in first place in the East?
We are.
Okay, just checking.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
Who's-
But
who's 9 games back?
hold on. Playing the way they played last night, how much longer do you think they're going to stay in first?
Ooh, he's digging right in. Digging
Well,
right in with the hard
playing last
question.
night, I don't know if they played well last night.
But
They were mismanaged.
oh,
And they had 4 guys not able to pitch because they were mismanaged the night before.
okay. So being managed the way they were last night, how much longer do you think they're going to be in first place?
Well, that's the $1 million question. We saw how it worked out last year.
Yes.
So
So
You know,
do you think
we're-
it's going to end up the same way?
if he keeps doing what he does, yes.
Okay, because he didn't start out the way he did last year.
Well, this time last year we had the same record in first place.
Right. So he's trying different things, but we're ending up in the same spot.
Well, no, he's changed a lot. He's changed a lot from last year as far as
That's what I'm saying. He's trying different things,
Yeah,
but we're ending up in the same spot.
but the major thing that he doesn't change is the bullpen. The way he controls, the pitching staff in general.
Because they
Some
didn't.
of it's just you're going to have bad days and good days.
And believe me, I get that.
but, right, I mean that's. But Hal Neshek cannot pitch last night. He's thrown 25 pitches
Right.
in 4 days. Over a 4-day span, he threw 25 pitches
And why is that?
because he's 38 years old, and he's a prima donna that he can't.
Okay.
I had other choice words yesterday on Facebook. He's Pedro Serrano from Major Leagues.
Oh, Pedro Serrano. Okay.
He just needs to get out there and do it. I mean, especially last night. I mean, I could see some nights he may not be able to get out there, but you saw it last night with Nicasio.
Right.
I mean, if knucklehead like myself can see Nicasio.
Whoa! We paid you big money to be on
Yeah.
the show. What do you mean,
Come on.
knucklehead?
I'm just saying.
You were introduced as the Phillies expert.
Just because I talk a lot about them, I mean, I have nothing else better to do.
So
It's they. You could see it in his body language last night. He didn't want to pitch. He was twitching, getting ready to throw a pitch, and
That's a great question Adam just threw at us from Lakewood.
yeah,
See
that is
that?
a good question.
What kind of team we would have if Joe Madden was the manager?
I think we'd be a lot better than we are now.
Oh, yeah.
So do you think that the team is underachieving with Kapler as the manager?
I do.
I know that's
Yeah.
a loaded question.
I mean,
It is, but
It's- yeah. I mean, they're definitely. I mean,
And-
they have some injuries in the bullpen with Arano and Robertson being out, so that hurts his chances a little bit. But you got 8 pitchers.
Yankees, 14 guys
Exactly.
on the injured list, and they just keep plucking them from.
And not just, guys 23rd and 24th on the roster.
I mean,
You got
they
Stanton
brought a guy
and
up
Judge.
today, and he's wearing number 75. I don't know how it was available, but yeah, no, I just
it's definitely there's a lot of issues. I mean,
Well, there's an interesting comment from Jack, the hockey guy, trade Nishak. Well, why we traded him once,
Right.
and we brought him back.
But yeah, why did we bring him back?
You know what I mean?
Because nobody else wanted him.
If you knew and paid him good money,
right,
Right.
right.
and paid him good money.
The problem is when he goes out there and pitches, he pitches well. It's just when is he going to be out there?
Right.
And
Inconsistent, right?
well, yeah. I mean,
Right.
it's
And Bob made a comment about that. There needs to be more consistency at the plate. From what I see, everybody's trying to hit a home run.
well, that's
That's baseball.
that's the Phillies' way.
But
But that's
Going
baseball.
for the kill shot. It's baseball now. Let me look at the Dodgers.
yeah,
Baseball.
That's all they do
it's
is-
not working. So at what point do you say, okay, this isn't working, we
But-
need to try something else?
But that's where the players are paid the big money. I mean, it's not me.
I understand that.
It's not me.
I understand that.
If I had my option, I'd go back to small ball and
Especially-
bunting the
especially
guy
the team that we
over. And,
Look at the difference in games when they play small ball as opposed to when everybody gets up there and tries to hit a home run.
Well, it's because our team's built that way. You got Segura.
Right.
He's a contact guy. He's not he'll hit home runs, but he's not a power guy. McCutcheon.
Right.
He's not a power hitter.
Hernandez.
But Hernandez.
Hernandez, right.
But there are 3 guys right there.
So, okay, so say you're one of the power guys. You're up. There's nobody on. What do? You try to hit a home run, you try to get on base and have one of the other power guys that's behind you
Well,
hit you in.
you hit a hard line drive, yeah.
Right. It's common sense.
I mean, the home runs are going to be there, off of the hard line drive too.
Right.
I mean, because you got 4 guys. When you add Kingery into the lineup, there's 4 guys that are contact guys.
And he's back.
Right.
So we got a lady, chiming in, Susan Henderson. When Harper takes you down Broad Street in a parade, all will be good in the world. And we'll
So
love
I
her.
already like Harper.
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
Harper-
I already like Harper. so
All
it's-
she's worried about is a parade and dragging the cooler behind. That's all she's worried about.
Oh,
There's-
Belinda's getting up your ass, by the way.
How can you be super excited and only picking 9 wins? Come on, defend the 9. Don't worry about kicking my ass. Don't worry about kicking my ass. 9 wins. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Come on.
So,
But I think we need a stronger D. I mean, come on.
did you see Joe's comment about the bullpen?
Psychiatrist. For the...
Oh, it's hysterical.
I think the team needs a
Oh.
psychiatrist.
And look who finally joined.
Who just finally joined?
Mr. Belinda.
I didn't get it yet.
Ah,
I didn't
okay.
get it yet. I'm 10 minutes behind the show.
No, it just says come up.
You know.
But yeah, it's
So-
you got you have enough guys on this lineup, and now with Kingery showing
Right,
That he-
Henry's back.
Kingery's back that he can actually. I've seen more yesterday, range in center field.
Yeah.
Than I have for 2
Yep.
years now.
Yep.
So Duble's going to be
On
the bench.
Needs a shrink. So,
and Kingery's got to be the center fielder.
yep.
So that way.
Are you okay with that?
I am. Because it keeps Hernandez in the lineup. He's leads the team in hits.
And keeps baseball Jesus out.
Well, it keeps him out too. Yeah, but I mean,
Shouldn't even be on the team.
I understand that.
yeah.
But he's friends with Gabe.
Oh,
So there you go.
that's- Yeah, I mean that's that's part part of the problem. It's they need help on the bench,
Right.
which is pretty obvious, and now with the lineup that we have, if Kingery's in center field, it's another second baseman going out to center field,
Right.
but he's going to hustle. He's not going to.
So the out hustle, takes over for a very incompetent Odubel Herrera. I mean, if he can, if he can read the ball and not run into Harper or
Well, he's
run
not
into,
going to run into. I mean, you saw last night. I mean, it was a tough tough weather conditions with the
And he
wind
did
blowing
okay.
in, and
He did
that
okay.
one he ran a mile for it to come in to pop up, and
Well, that's
should have
just
been Hernandez's ball probably, but in a normal situation it was going out to the center field.
So
But
we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay in the short. Well,
as far as the lineup, yes,
Right.
it's what my whole thing this last night was my whole reason for ranting all the time about Kepler. It's the way you can't have 4 guys not able to pitch yesterday.
so the flavor
In a Chicago
the
series.
flavor of the night is the bullpen.
I would say
And the management. So we
Yeah.
got 2 flavors.
that and the bench.
What do you mean management? What do you mean?
Well,
The way he
Come on.
manages.
Yeah.
Kepler.
The manager.
Yeah, the manager.
sorry, yes.
The manager.
Sorry, yes. I misspoke.
No. I'm just trying to clarify because I'm just trying to figure out what the flavor is. You
We
know
got
what I
lots
mean?
of flavors. We got 31 flavors.
I'm just trying to
We're like
figure out.
Baskin Robbins over here.
I'm we started the show 2.5 games in front. We're still at 2.5. So
No, we are.
You know.
And that's a good thing with all the issues, but it's
Well, okay, so Odubel is tradable.
ooh,
To who?
we had that question today.
and for what?
We got it again.
Well, here you go. Him and I talked about this.
I'm reading comments
I know,
here
well, I mean, he's tradable for what?
for a bullpen.
What are you going to get
Somebody
for
from
him?
I don't know.
The best you're going to get is a minor leaguer.
Right.
What general man? I'm going to ask you a management question.
Okay.
What intelligent GM would trade for him?
Right. I'm
I don't
reading
think
comments.
he has no
So-
market. There's no market for him.
They may trade for him, but they're not giving him any just because they're going to take a gamble and say
Right.
And
we
you're gonna-
can make him. We know he's got the talent. We know here in Philadelphia he's got the talent to be
But
a good player.
is it being used properly, or is he
No,
just
it's
not?
I think he really has ADD. And to be
I
honest with
wouldn't
you,
doubt that.
I said to be honest with you, I think last year
Right.
his 35 games that he was on fire,
Right.
probably he was on Adderall
I would doubt.
on the off season.
I was just gonna say it. So
wore off because he.
Where'd that come from?
Oh, that's already been out there.
I haven't heard that in
Oh.
like a very long time.
He
what?
he was
This whole
this.
Adderall.
It was
Yeah.
like a light switch.
Yeah.
He was for 35 games there. He was up the plate, attentive,
So
battling every at bat, and
Are-
then
are they not allowed to use Adderall?
no.
well, some form as long as it's in a prescription.
Right.
And
As long as
and
it's
by a
approved-
real
and it's
doctor, by the
approved,
one shoots you.
But it has to be MLB approved.
Right. Okay. So
and Jack said Voracek needs to be in the bullpen.
there
There
you
you
go.
go.
Yeah.
There you go. I was waiting for that, Jack. Thank you. You
Jack,
didn't disappoint
Jack
me.
needs to be. He needs Voracek in the
At least he'll
bullpen,
show up though.
You know.
He'll get out there.
Bob, his
Ball.
name's John. My buddy Bob Nikita.
I agree with the guy in the middle. So do we. So do we. That's why.
That's why he's on the show.
that's
We're
why-
we're nothing. We're here. It's
Next
his
show
show.
he'll have a third name. I think he's running from the government. To be honest
Exactly.
with you, I think he owes somebody something.
Yep.
Just kidding.
That's all
Just
right.
Oh,
kidding.
God.
I got your
It's all
back.
good. It's all good.
I got your back.
But yeah, I like, Odubel, like, it's been 2 years now. We know what he's got.
Right.
He's done. At least here in Philadelphia.
So-
I don't think he will get it.
Is somebody out there?
Yeah, they forget we close early
Okay.
on
I don't think he'll get it
show nights.
that until he's released. It'll be the wide open.
And when is that?
Well, it should have been a year ago.
What?
But like we talked, ever since the All-Star game,
Mm-hmm.
he's never been the same.
Okay. So
And that ruined him, and then getting the contract at the end of that year, giving him the $35 million or whatever $1 million that he got.
Yeah.
For it was a team friendly deal with
Right.
But for him, that was a lot of money and it went to his head. He hasn't been the same player since then, other than that 35 game stretch
Right.
that he was on Adderall.
Now he thinks he's king.
Oh yeah, he thinks he thinks this shit doesn't stink.
Well, okay. So if I remember back in spring training, how many accidents did he almost cause?
He's
A
doing
lot.
it. He's doing
He's
it
still
every
doing
night.
it now. Right.
I mean, Harper and McCutcheon laugh at him all the time. Like, did you see him the other day?
Yeah.
McCutcheon, he went up against the wall, like get out, to protect himself. It's like they make a joke about it because they know getting mad about it's not going to help.
And how could that hinder us in the field? It can a lot. So
we don't have another backup. So we get rid of if we get McCutcheon knocked out,
or Harper gets
a
knocked
knee
out.
knocked out, or Harper,
Yeah, we're done.
the season's over.
Right.
Almost. It's like
Well,
because they tossed Nick Williams aside. So then he got to be he's got to go. Let Kingery play out there. Odubel,
I'm okay with that.
Odubel will get the playing time when Franco needs a day off, and Kingery plays third, and
yep.
Kingery plays short for Segura. So,
I'm okay with all that.
it's so let Kingery play. We got to see what he can do.
Yeah.
And he's playing well.
Yep.
It's not like he's going to cover the ground out there in center field. He's, like I said, yesterday he covered more ground and was more.
We can't get him hurt because he's going to be here, right?
Right.
He's going to come back.
June 9th it is, right? June
Mr.
9th,
Anderson.
Sunday night.
I believe so. I'm just we got our first Roman Quinn. Let's replace Roman Quinn. Dougal with Roman Quinn. Quinn will get hurt getting off the disabled list.
Unfortunately, I mean, Roman Quinn's.
Thanks for that, Bill.
Unfortunately, I think the same thing with Roman. It's a shame he can't stay healthy.
I asked you the question earlier this afternoon. Is there anybody in baseball that can help straighten Odubel out? Is there anybody? Let me before you answer that question. Do you think a trip back to Lehigh AAA before you try to trade him for a bag of chips would kind of
Do you think
straighten
that might
things
shrink
out?
his head?
No, I don't because
Why?
when he was just last year when he was in Reading after the rehab, he was just bat flipping on a ball that didn't even make it out of Reading Stadium in center field on the first one. He won't feel like he doesn't belong there. So it's just like I said, I don't think until he gets released or traded to another team, he won't wake up. And if you're going to see his best out of him.
Do you think trading him to another team would wake him up, or would he just be the same person?
Well,
on
why
another
would
team?
we care?
Well, at that point,
I get that.
Why would we care?
I get that. I'm just curious.
It may for him, and you might say, we might say, oh look, there he is. He's a batting champion, like we think he might, potentially be. Okay, well, you're a batting champion somewhere else. Good, congratulations. Good.
Nick Graff, someone dumped cold water on Carl. He is spacing out like a Google. Hey, Nick, kiss my ass, okay? All right? How about that with your cowboy comment? All right?
And
Oh, God.
you know,
Yeah, I agree with Joe. Make him cut his hair. Then his head wouldn't be so big. Externally, it wouldn't be so big. Internally,
well, you know what?
Nick Graff, Moniak needs 2 years. Now Nick Graff's chiming in, as the GM. He thinks Moniak needs 2 years. Come on, Nick, bring it. Come on.
When that was back in 2016, he didn't have the hair. So
Right.
he did play well then. So, like I said, it's
it's aerodynamics.
right.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's slowing him.
Either that or
So-
either that or it's the bleach.
So he spent, and I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on bashing Odubel because, quite honestly,
We have other people to bash.
no,
Yeah, we do.
I think it's a huge weakness
Right.
because you remember he used to bat leadoff.
Right.
Now he's not even in the lineup.
Right.
Okay, he's not relevant anymore.
Right.
Okay, it's a career. He showed a whole lot of potential.
Oh, yes.
A ton of potential.
Showed.
Was batting .350 at one time.
Right.
Okay, he was there.
Oh no,
He was there.
He had all the talent.
Right?
He's got it.
Right? They came up with a bazillion excuses when the batting average dropped 100 points.
Right.
He spent the winter in Tampa with Miguel Cabrera because he's got a baseball camp in Tampa. I guess he spent the winter with him. He was still 30 pounds overweight.
Then he got hurt, pulled the hammy.
So show me the money. He got the money, and he's not paying it forward.
Right.
He's not giving the Phillies what they paid for.
Correct.
Yep.
Now,
he has not showed. He has not showed it.
No. He's been given every chance too.
He's been given a ton of chances. A ton. You know, that's why Aaron Altair stuck around for as long as he did, because they tried handing him the job.
Right.
You know, I mean, if Roman Quinn could stay at least 5 minutes healthy,
Right.
he could have the job.
Oh, he would have
He
it.
could have the job.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
So I'm just hoping that. I mean, Scott Kingery's a good, young, energetic player, but he's a second baseman. He's an infielder.
Yeah, but Trey
You
Turner
know what
did
I
the
mean?
same thing.
Yeah,
He
but
moved out there.
but they sent him out there till his position opened up,
Oh,
right?
right.
So
No.
kind of like the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, it may not. Yeah, it could be that way. I mean, you know, if it works out, maybe it could be that way. Then you know, you can keep Hernandez for going forward.
Okay.
If not, you have Kingery
So-
to play second base next year.
So let's move on to tonight. We got Cole versus Cole. What do you think?
Old Cole, new Cole.
Old Cole, new Cole.
I think Cole's going to win.
Yeah.
Old Cole still gets it done.
Actually, that might not be a true statement.
Well, that was for the Phillies, anyways.
Well, there could be a possibility where neither Cole wins.
We know where he was going.
I
with
know.
that, though. Come,
Come
on.
on.
Come
So
on. Give him a break.
do we see the Cole Hamels of old, and he's just
4-0.
gonna
He's pitching well.
right.
Yeah.
He's pitching well.
So yeah, Bob, you're right.
He's pitching well.
Plus, last time Cole and the Phillies in
In the
Chicago were
uniform was
together.
Chicago,
They were in
right?
Chicago.
And who made that
Odubel?
crazy catch to save the no hitter?
Thank God he caught him.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
But,
So-
but the wind was blowing in.
and kept the ball in the park.
Right. That's
And
it.
Odubel was running in
Circles.
circles.
Covered in dirt.
So Cole Irvin is what,
Stud.
1-1?
No, 2-0.
2-0.
He's 2-0.
2-0.
Yes.
Okay. So this is going to be a good game.
Oh,
I think it's going to be a good game.
So while we're still bashing, and
oh, see, I was trying to move on from the bashing.
a week ago Thursday,
Okay.
a certain Phillies player sat here, and a certain other gentleman sat next to him, and pummeled him with questions. Pummeled him with questions. Okay, I'm not naming any names.
John.
Right? Right? And that certain Phillies player said, I think I can play a better center field than he can.
Really?
It's what I heard with my ears.
Was that true?
yes, it was.
Wow.
I wasn't going to bring it up. But, you know, I mean, we've all but traded this guy for a bag of stale chips.
Right.
Right?
Which is about all he's worth.
I have asked. I can't get anybody to come to his deal, and I was on the Odubel bandwagon.
Right.
I
Oh,
thought
you try to get him here to do a signing?
no.
no,
It has nothing to do with that. I
Okay.
could care less.
2015 and 2016, Odubel,
Right.
he's the player. He didn't improve. And that's all he asked for.
Okay.
You know, he keeps making mistakes and mistakes and mistakes.
Right.
It's,
But they're
it's-
not his mistakes.
Well, no, it's baseball. You're
Right.
going to go through slumps where you're not hitting. That's
get
fine.
that.
I get that. But learn from your mistakes.
Then that's
Base
what he's
running,
not doing.
And he won't.
Right.
The base running mistakes. Just lackadaisical running. You know, one day he's Superman. He's flying all over the field, making catches.
Right.
And the next day, it doesn't look like he even sees the ball coming off the bat. It's like,
So-
oh, the ball's coming to me.
So he's basically doing the same thing over and over and over again, waiting for a different response to happen.
Right. That's my only problem with him and Kapler.
So he's clinically insane, the two of them. Well, yeah,
Kapler's at least changed a little bit this year.
he did.
So you got to give him credit for that part.
He did.
Wait for the segue.
Okay, I will.
Wait for the segue.
But I'm learning. I'm learning here. I'm not. You know, that's why you guys
we
are
have
experts.
no
No,
segue.
no. We
you know.
segued from Game of Thrones to Phillies. So yeah,
Oh,
it's kind of like hard left turn.
it was a judgment after the last night with dying.
Yeah.
It took me a while to get to sleep last night watching that game.
I didn't think. I was reading all the comments. When did you sleep? I read them this morning when I got up.
I think I passed out half reading one of them, but
So-
that was just brutal. But you know that's the thing. It's like you can't. Baseball's a tough sport. You fail 7 out of 10 times,
Right.
And you're in a Hall of Famer.
Well, because
So
you
you're built-
got a crap load of games to play.
Right, and you play 162 games.
Right.
You know, so it's
And a lot of the players play most
of those
of the
games.
games.
Right.
Was that an analytic comment that we just got? You lose 7 out of 10 times. I mean,
It's a
was that,
stat.
It's
Did you just pull that out of the?
well,
the
the stats and analytics aren't bad. It's just the way it's being
It's what you
used.
do with them.
You know, it's everybody's been doing
Right.
it for all along with baseball.
Right.
But it's not. We only live by it.
See where the computer's concerned, as far as the analytics go. Analytics is this is what we're projecting, so this is what we're going to do.
Right.
When you have human intervention, it's like, well, this is the way we should go, but I have a feeling, so we're going to do this.
Exactly. And that's the difference.
Robert Stead's giving me a bunch of crap. You know that comment I made should stay in the locker. You're absolutely right. It should.
Oh.
But maybe it's fuel, and maybe it does get back to them that the internet sensation This Fan's View put it out there, right?
I'm not sure about this. Package Odubel and Kingery for a real center fielder. I'm like, no.
No.
I don't know about that, Bob.
Who? No.
I don't know if I agree with that one.
No.
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 Because Kingery.
Get Bob an ice pack, will you?
Either if
He's a good guy.
If Hernandez moves on, then Kingery's your second baseman next year
Right.
going forward. Because
So-
since we've had him, he's our second baseman of the future. I think he's played maybe 10 games at second base.
Right.
If that's in the year and a half that we've had him,
So why
and
not
I think
give
10
him,
games is a lot.
I want to give him more playing time.
You know, which no, but I mean it's okay though. Like this makes it. He goes play center field.
Right.
So we got a guy defending Odubel. Name me one guy that could take in the organization to take 37's place.
Well, we know we don't have one in the organization.
Well, right now after watching last night's game, Scott Kingery can. He's
There
wearing
you go.
He's wearing
There
number
you go.
4.
There
He
you
doesn't have to
go.
wear 37.
There you
It's
go.
7 minus
There you
3.
go, Robert
7 minus
Stead.
3 is 4, and it's Kingery.
There you go. You just reverse the numbers.
I just subtracted them.
Oh, gotcha.
You can subtract the 7 and
Gotcha.
the 3, and you got 4.
Well,
Scott King.
Mom says Kingery's good. He's good.
I'm okay with that.
I mean, you
If
know,
she can recognize talent, then I'm all good.
the only thing with Kingery's, you know, his arm. You know,
Right.
Is, you know,
Right.
But this is not coming from a guy that has a cannon of Odubel
Right.
in right field or in center field anyway. So it's not like you're taking an arm of Bryce Harper that's in center field and putting Scott Kingery in there.
Correct.
So
Correct.
and no disrespect to Scott Kingery, it's
Right.
he's talented.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, this is a tough question.
Okay.
Can Kingery hold down the job?
I think you can. You know, you put him out there, and you still have Odubel to when Kingery has to play third base for a day off and
Platoon it a little bit.
well, no,
No.
I wouldn't.
So Kingery 90% of the time.
I mean, you got 3 guys on the bench you got to get rid of.
Okay.
You know, Goslin. You know, maybe you might be able to live with him if he's the 25th guy.
Yeah, but he
Right.
takes the train to work every day.
No, I understand, but I'm just saying. But you got Rodriguez, him, and Odubel.
Come on, he takes the SEPTA
So-
train to work every day.
Joe wants to know who plays center field for the Marlins.
For the Marlins?
Yeah. I don't know why he's asked. Why?
Well, if Clintack would have listened to me last year,
Which he didn't.
he didn't.
Right.
We would have had.
Oh, you're drawing a blank.
Drawing a blank. Sorry, Yelich.
Ah, okay.
Last
All
year's
right.
free agency. There 2 years. Not last year with Harper. The year before. Yelich was the guy, but everybody was like, no, Odubel's going to be coming back this year. He's going to turn the corner.
Yeah.
Oh,
God.
Unfortunately, he's not. And we would have had to give up a lot for him, but
Right.
that's what prospects are for. You're building a team. Especially with him having a team-friendly contract for 4 or 5 years.
Right.
It would have been a no-brainer to give up a couple of other players.
God. Did you read Frank's comment?
I
on
didn't get it.
Odubel?
I didn't get it yet.
He's about as useful as air conditioning in an igloo.
But
Thanks,
can't,
Frank.
I just can't seem to find anybody that's in his corner that's
Well,
waiting for the bulb to,
Right.
to relight.
The
I don't know.
only ones that like him are the women that he flirts with.
Who?
He
From
flirts-
what? From a couple that I've met that he approached, he's asking them for marriage so that he can stay in the country.
Well, you know,
So, more power to you, buddy.
exactly. You know, I mean, it's one of those things. I mean, like I said, it's a shame he's wasted a lot of talent.
Yeah.
You know, and just same thing with JT said. You know,
Yep.
he's got all the talent in the world.
So,
That's not what he said.
He did say that was part of what he said, and you know,
the other part was
he's frustrating
sucks.
himself as well.
He's what?
He's frustrating
frustrating
himself as well.
Yeah.
I thought you dropped the F bomb.
Yeah, I caught that.
Wait, huh? What?
No,
What? We
no.
need to take a station break.
You know,
So, speaking of good closers, the other segue.
Hector Neris.
No, I'm going way back to 2008.
Okay.
Who was our closer?
Brad Litch.
Right. So, since my mom's being very outspoken, see you, Bob. We got her for Mother's Day and her
Sue's
birthday.
predicting Quizzo winners tonight, by the way.
All right, there you go.
So,
So,
I just had to.
We
throw
got to
that out.
redeem ourselves because
I just
you know,
had to throw
we
that
answered
out
the most
there.
questions.
We
last time.
did. So for
What'd
Mother's
that get?
Day
What'd that
and,
get us?
and my
Oh,
mom's
that's right.
birthday.
Didn't even get a second place, right?
Jesus
We
God.
got bumped out of the third.
So we got her a meet and greet with Brad Lidge
Nice.
down at the game. So she's very happy about that.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So she's going to be 79 this year.
When's he doing a meet and greet?
July 20
Nice.
something.
Nice.
Yeah, it's for the Barcamp Foundation.
Oh, okay.
So
Very nice.
yeah, so we got her
Very
that.
nice.
So every year
Is she excited about that?
she's very excited because it's her absolute favorite player of all time. So
Okay.
I have a video of him wishing her a happy birthday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
great guy.
he was nice enough to do that for me.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna get to meet him in person, which is good.
Yeah.
So all right, so it's
I was
10
looking
after.
for because I Hector Neris, his name popped up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking for a tweet this afternoon. Somebody put out.
It was,
Did you write it down?
I had it all written down.
All right, so let's talk Neris.
Give him that information.
It was Corey Seidman.
There
Okay.
you go.
He put it out there. For a guy that gets bashed a lot,
Okay.
last
And he
40,
pointed at you, by the way. You were busy swallowing water.
the last 40 appearances,
Right.
he's got a 1.89 ERA.
Okay.
Dating back to when he was
August.
called back up,
Yeah,
right?
after coming back up in August last
Right.
year.
He's done a lot better this year than he did last year.
A 0.89 whip. That's another analytic term.
Yeah.
Come on,
62,
keep going.
62 Ks
Okay.
in 38 innings. With a batting average against of 170.
Okay.
How is he not the closer?
He's got to be the closer.
Well,
How is he not the closer?
that's not my call.
Well,
How
no,
is he
no,
not
I
the
get
closer?
that.
No, but you say you don't like him, so
I don't like him.
right. But he's got to be our closer.
Okay.
And then Kapler can have the 7 other guys
I'm
to
okay
go
with that.
go do whatever he's got to do. Because last night
My-
should not have been a game that was lost.
So my problem is we don't have a closer.
We do. Hector Neris.
We do, but do we use him as a closer
Well, no, we don't.
all the time?
No.
But he's not our closer.
But that's what I'm saying. He's
Right.
he's our closer. Kapler's got to wake up and put Neris in his team.
And that's fine. If you use him with consistency, then yeah, I'm okay with that.
Right.
But putting him in sometimes to pitch 2 innings, no,
Right, you can't. No,
It's
that's,
just it doesn't work.
yeah.
He's a 1 inning guy. That's it.
He's only there
Done.
for saves.
Correct.
Four.
See, now you got sound.
Four out of the last 4 out of the last 7 times he's came in the pitch, Neris
Right.
wasn't in the saving opportunity. You can't do that.
Right. Because pitchers are creatures of habit. They're like goalies.
Well, they are, but
Yo, easy.
but you got
What? It's not a cut.
easy.
No,
It's
but
a characteristic.
it's the last 3 outs are the hardest to get in baseball.
Mhm.
Neris has shown he can do it.
So I didn't see the end of the game. Who closed last night?
Nicasio, Juan Nicasio, which
So-
which the night before he pitched great.
Right.
Time out, coach. You're being challenged.
Okay.
How many blown saves for Hector?
How many blown saves?
Yeah.
2.
I don't know.
I don't-
I don't have
honestly-
that. I don't have that
I don't
answer.
have that
but
one either.
apparently, I guess someone thinks
But-
there's been more than 2 blown saves.
And if he's used in non-save situations, I don't know if they're actually blowing saves. So, because like I said, 4 out of the last 7 times he wasn't even a save opportunity. He was in there pitching.
Oh, okay. Just see, was it Nick again?
But
yeah, he said Neris caves when he becomes a closer.
close, he caves nothing. The guy shows that he can do it night after night. You're not going to have Brad Lidge 48
Right.
again.
That's never going to happen again.
Look at baseball. Look at the Braves last night. They blew a save. Like everybody in
Right.
the National League East blew a save last night.
You're going to blow save.
It's
now
going to
and then.
happen.
Right.
So if he blows 3-4 saves in the year, fine.
Right.
But at least you won a game last night that you wouldn't have lost. You shouldn't have lost.
Right.
So it balances out when you're there.
Correct.
So-
I agree with that.
And plus, it makes it so that he's available. So you know, hey, this guy's able to pitch.
So, all right, Belinda, since you're our Google person, see if you can find out how many blown saves.
How is she the
he's had.
Google person? She only picked 9 wins for the
Right.
Eagles.
It
How is she
doesn't-
the Google
She
person?
usually gives us the answer when I ask.
She's since I challenged her, she's been non-relevant. I think she jumped on somebody else's podcast.
It's going to happen with the blown saves. I mean,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Tom's crying because he's got to work. She's.
I saw that.
Oh my God. Jeez.
Everybody wants to go spend the money to get Kimbrel, which
I see.
you know, I don't.
I'm not about that.
Yeah, that's a little bit.
I don't think he's going to be worth the money that he wants.
Well, how about this? How about Neris as your setup guy
Right, and if that was the case with
Kimbrel?
right?
How about that?
Consistency. It's all I want is consistency.
Right.
And we don't have it.
No,
You want consistency. Sue wants a parade. I want a cold beer.
Yeah, but see,
I mean,
you're
come
going
on.
to get the cold beer.
You know what I mean? You guys need to, lower your,
I
your
just need a
stand.
cheeseburger. Easy. I don't even need a beer.
Oh, by the way, they have a new specials menu up there. You're going to love it.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
So,
It's-
Jerry Nailing, good evening. Good evening to you.
good evening.
and
So it's almost 20 after.
So Robert Stead is not trusting the numbers by
okay.
I don't know what that means, how you don't trust the numbers. You know what I mean? It's kind of like Trump not showing his tax returns.
Right.
I don't know.
Corey Simon has got he's the numbers guy.
I don't know.
Sue's being very outspoken tonight.
She must be slow at work. Oh, wait. No, it's after 7 o'clock. My bad.
Oh, my
but,
God.
My
I mean, and Nishak last night. I mean, you got to do it. You got to get out there. Put like Vince
I
Lombardi
agree.
said, put a Band-Aid on it and get out there.
No,
Yeah.
put
Or
an aspirin. Put an aspirin on it.
Yeah.
Put an that. He sent Baez,
Yeah.
who was hobbling with an injury, up to pinch hit.
Yep.
He said, "I told him put an aspirin on it. You'll be good." That's what Vince Lombardi said.
So that
So-
answers your question. What would if Madden was our manager?
Yeah.
Nishak would have been pitching last night.
Right.
Put an aspirin on it. I mean, that's old school. I mean, you got to, I mean, there's certain things you just got to. I mean, what were you telling me the other day? He loosened up on Saturday
he
and
came out, he was
and he
one of the
couldn't
comments-
he couldn't get loose or
Yeah,
something.
he threw like
or-
4 or 5 pitches and he sat down.
That was it?
Yeah.
I'm done?
Yeah, his arm didn't feel right, and he did the same thing, Monday night. You could see him in the cameras caught him when they went to the bullpen. He's shaking his head like, nope, not happening tonight.
Wow.
He's thrown 35 pitches since May 13th.
Wow. So,
35 pitches.
and how much are you getting paid?
He's getting paid $9-10 million.
Yeah.
Grow a pair of balls and get out there.
Yeah. I wish I could tell my boss, I don't
So
feel
if
like
you
doing it
had
today.
you got potluck. You got Odubel, Nishak, and Kepler. Who you getting rid of first?
Kaplan.
Well, I didn't even finish. I didn't even finish what I was saying. Holy cow!
Well, you know what?
Let me repeat.
I
You got
would-
Odubel, Nishak, or Kepler. Who you getting rid of first?
I'd say Odubel. Kapler's at least showing he's changing.
So he's making an effort to change.
He's making an effort, and that's all you ask for.
All
you
right.
know? I mean, and that's why a week and a
But
half
is
ago.
that
Hey, Jerry.
because of better players?
No, I don't think so. I think he saw he's seen his deficiencies last year. I mean, look at him in press conferences. He's not acting like an arrogant prick.
I still can't listen to his press conference.
No, I mean his
I know.
press conferences are actually.
I know.
He's answering questions.
I just can't stand listening.
and not
to him
saying
talk.
thinking that we're stupid.
Right.
Saying, oh, he pitched great today.
I'm not disagreeing
When
with
he
you.
got lit up for 15 runs.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I just cannot listen to him talk.
No, I'm getting past that.
Really?
Listening to him talk.
You're better than I am.
Who's John O'Brien? He looks like Job Philly fan. See, they're better. They're better at this than we are. Seriously.
And
See, they're better at this than we are.
you got
Oh,
this,
God.
it's so I and Odubel, we've seen it now. It's a year and a half, 2 years now that he's not changing.
Right.
The zebra's got his stripes. He's not changing.
Yeah.
That's capital release has changed. He's seen where he needed to do.
Is that because
Thanks, Jerry.
it's a year in the books?
I think it's a year in the books. I think upper management. McPhail told him he didn't like the way it was acting in the press conferences, so that was part of the.
Really?
Oh yeah, he always said it on his exit visit.
You're acting like a pompous ass. Stop.
Yeah, basically, you can't be saying, "Hey, everything looks great" when it's
It
not
doesn't.
when you're getting pissed on the head. It's not rain. It's So yeah, no, it's.
Hey, Cam.
He's gotten better. He just needs to work on this bullpen, with the bullpen, and some of it isn't him.
Okay.
As far as the bullpen, some of that responsibility's got to go to Chris Young.
Right.
He's the one that knows these guys supposedly, and that they wanted him to be here because of whatever,
True.
type of thing. So he bears some of the responsibility, but with everything, it's Kapler. As far as he's the boss.
He is responsible.
So
Are you feeling a little bit better? Do you feel you got it out? This is a therapy session
Oh, it is.
as well.
No, it definitely.
this
definitely
is
been
a
Cam, is
better.
Shaq with you?
This is a therapy session.
It's definitely been better. I'm at least being able to watch the game tonight until 9 more innings.
I knew I liked you, Tom. Thanks.
Why are you screaming?
Because you guys are talking over me.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're talking over us.
So-
it's.
So we got about 10 minutes. So let's start wrapping things up.
10 minutes is a long time.
No, it's not.
It
Not when
is.
we start talking. 10
It's
minutes
a
is
long,
not.
long time. It's a long, long time. So why don't you take care of business, and then if we have a few minutes at the end, we'll do a final wrap.
Well, you have business to take care of too.
Monkey business.
Okay.
Monkey
So-
business.
Next Friday,
Wild Bill.
Wild Bill. For you guys, I've talked about this the last couple times. Wild Bill Guarnieri was a World War II hero. And every year, a friend of mine, Debbie Rafferty, has a golf outing in his name. And all the money that is raised from there goes to help veterans. So if you can, come out. It's next Friday at Paxton Hollow Country Club. Dinner is $60. And I think it starts at 6 o'clock. So it goes from 6 till whenever, probably like 10 o'clock. We have Steve Kurtz who's DJing. He's a local DJ. He's really, really good. And there's going to be raffle baskets, 50-50s, all kinds of stuff, silent auctions. So come on out. If you need more information on it, hit me up. And I think that's
Get
Oh,
you up
yeah.
on Facebook.
yeah. You can hit me up on Facebook. Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
And it is the 31st, so it's my birthday, so you get to hang out with me all day if you
Next
come.
Friday's your birthday?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, I'll be 20.
Nice.
20.
Hope so.
You look every bit of 20.
Yeah, twice or 3 times.
20. My gosh.
So,
So you said she's loaded with golfers.
I think
good?
she promised them 120. I think she's got 130 or 140. So she's.
And how many years is this that she's
This
been
is
doing
the
this?
5th
Good.
year.
Excellent.
5th year.
And does she do it all right around the beginning of summer, the holiday?
She used
week?
to do it. This is the first time we're doing it in May. We used to do it in April.
Oh, okay.
But it was always cold and crappy weather, so she kind of moved it. You know, and it's after Memorial Day, which is this weekend.
Right.
So hopefully people will be around and won't be on the shore. So just come on out. It's a good time.
Yes.
So
Very nice.
Yep.
Very nice.
So I think that's all I got.
It's it.
Yeah.
That's it. We're good.
Yeah, Dom rescheduled.
Okay.
So he rescheduled till March. So I'll be promoting that.
Just throwing
Around.
this out there, I joined the Italian Social Club in Reading, Pennsylvania. They had no problem taking my money, so I just throwing that out there. I was there for a second time, opened the door for me, welcome Mr. Henderson.
Good.
You know,
Good for you.
Didn't have to use the Gallo name or anything.
That's because you're not in Delaware County.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Excellent. So with few minutes left to go. We had JT Real Muto, who was outstanding individual in the store last Thursday. Great crowd. Everybody left happy. We were supposed to have Scott Kingery with him, but he was on a rehab deal, so we've got that rescheduled for June 9th, which is a Sunday. We don't normally open on Sundays. We're making a special exception for the new center fielder.
Exactly.
Why not?
Okay, so
Why
we're
not?
welcoming him into our world as the new center fielder.
Yes.
So he will
Starting
be
tonight.
here. He will be here,
And I'll be here for that.
and
so.
so that's
Not that anybody
rescheduled
cares.
for Sunday, June 9th from 6 to 7:30.
All right.
So if you've got tickets previously purchased, they'll be good. They'll be honored. So we're good to go there. I want to thank this guy,
Yeah.
for coming back. He had a lot of built up emotion, so I had to get this out. He needed a good cleansing with this Phillies thing, because anybody followed him last night on Facebook, he was out of control. So I knew I had to ask him, and he was gracious enough to give up his. Is it still Wednesday night?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it's a Wednesday
He
night.
gave up his Wednesday night. You're getting a free burger out of it.
There you
So,
go. That works.
you
Yeah,
don't
it's-
drink beers, so you can get 2 burgers.
Oh.
But he was gracious enough to come on and hang out with us for an hour. I think it's the fastest hour of the week.
It is.
It
What did I say before we went on?
Yeah.
It was 10 minutes till showtime.
Yeah.
And it went on for
an hour.
3 hours. And then we started talking. Forget it. We're done.
So we got a nice long. Everybody got a long weekend, right? Coming
Yeah.
up,
Very
right?
nice.
Yeah.
Monday's a holiday, so hoping everybody has some barbecues fired up or going to the Jersey Shore, whatever
Or doing
buddy
something.
you're doing.
Just do something fun.
Absolutely.
Whatever you're doing, follow the Phillies, because from Chicago they go to Milwaukee, right?
Right?
Tough back-to-back
tough.
series.
Yeah.
We got our butts kicked in by Milwaukee here in Philly, so
We all.
we owe them big time.
So, what are you doing this weekend?
I've been invited to a couple of barbecues.
Okay.
I'm not real sure. Might head up to Lehigh Valley
Play
on
here.
Sunday.
John, what are you doing?
Probably be home with the family. We had a couple issues ourselves at home with
Okay.
family friends passed away.
Oh.
So it's a little bit rough with my wife.
Yeah.
But I spend time with the family.
That's
and,
cool.
That
That
possibly
family
Sunday go-
matters.
Yeah, and then Sunday maybe go up for Lehigh.
Okay.
That'd be nice.
Cool.
When you going?
Sunday.
You going Sunday too?
Try.
Whoa!
Try. See our boy Debbie. Before he gets the call up.
He's knocking the cover off the ball, huh?
Yeah. If JT wasn't such a stud behind the plate, he would be sitting on the bench all day. He should be up in Philly.
So maybe that's what we do. Maybe we find another catcher and put JT out in the field.
How about we add a third catcher,
There you go.
Just
How
a guy
about a
coming-
third catcher?
A guy coming off the bench, just a bat.
right? How about a third catcher? Because he can hit. He
Right,
can hit
right.
the cover off the ball. How about that?
There you go.
Give the guy a shot.
Yes.
Before
Absolutely.
you lose them
Yeah,
at the end of the
but
year, and you
he's
get
not-
nothing.
He's not getting past the Rule 5 next year. That's for sure. But
Anybody, I mean, Davy Gruyan,
yes,
still number 17 for the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs, and we're big fans.
absolutely.
We're real big fans.
Matter
of fact, the family called today. It was hilarious, but that's for another time. So
but to get back, I don't know that JT's too valuable behind the plate.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, you could platoon him if we get another
Well-
good catcher.
well, yeah, no,
I mean, anybody that knows anything about catching, he does everything
No,
so
right.
good,
no, he's
so good. So,
Like Chooch used to.
yeah. I mean, it's
and I'm a huge Chooch fan.
Right.
He's better than Chooch.
I'm okay with that.
I mean, the plays he makes. I mean, to snatch the ball and
Yeah.
whip
Yeah.
around with the tags and.
I think he's a little more agile than Chooch was.
Well, he's I mean,
He's
born
taller.
he's born and bred a catcher.
right.
26 years old.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's been doing it for a
More
while.
pop in the bat.
Yeah.
He can hit.
You know,
He can
it's-
hit. Imagine where the Phillies would be without him and
Right.
that Gene guy. Imagine without them two. Huh? That's
Yeah.
for another show, though, right?
Oh, yes.
You'll come back.
Absolutely.
Oh,
You'll
absolutely.
come back.
Hey, I'm a phone call away. I'll be here anytime.
I don't know.
Hopefully,
Do I
hopefully
even
won't-
have your phone number?
Hopefully, it won't have to be as stressful, or frustrating.
Yeah,
You know,
we'll have,
you know,
we'll have
more-
to have
more
them
of a
on when
positive.
they're doing good,
Right. Absolutely.
or after a good game.
Absolutely.
You know,
Okay.
when I could say Kapler did a good move.
Oh, that'll be never.
Like I said, he's definitely gotten better, but it's for whatever reason. If it's may not even be him, and maybe it's Chris Young, but that bullpen is his Achilles heel right at the moment.
Right.
You
Because
know?
they didn't really do anything with it on the offseason. So
They didn't, but I mean, some of it's the injuries with the talent. I mean, I think the talent's there. They prove it, game to game, but it's just gotta be. You can't throw a guy out there a second inning.
right.
Nicasio had a great day the night before, but he wasn't supposed. He was another guy that wasn't supposed to pitch unless it was a
Right.
save opportunity. So you had 5 guys out of the 8 that weren't going to pitch.
Right.
But if it had to become to a save opportunity, then he was going to pitch.
Yeah.
I mean, how can you manage that way? You can't, especially in a series now, because now if you lose, you lost last night.
Right.
Now you got to go against Lester and Hamels.
Correct.
So now it could be losing the series instead of splitting the series at worst when you're up 2-0.
I think they're gonna win tonight.
No, I'm not saying that they're gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're gonna lose, but I'm
Right.
saying, but you're putting yourself behind the 8 ball.
Oh yeah,
Having-
no, it's not
having
gonna
to
be
face
easy.
two tough pitchers.
It's not gonna be easy, but I think they're gonna do it.
Just imagine if this was the playoffs. Is Nishak
Right.
not going to go out there in the playoffs?
Well, I think playoffs you should be in a different mode.
Well, you should be, but I'm saying, really.
Right. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean? It's like, you lose a series now because
Yep.
a game like this it swings the series, and now you got 2 more stud pitchers that you're facing.
Yeah.
'Cause
All right, let's do this. Let's make a pack here. You come back next week.
absolutely.
It'll be after the Chicago series. It'll be after
Milwaukee.
the Milwaukee series.
That'll be tough.
You come back.
Absolutely.
All right.
You come
So-
back next week.
What name are we using next week?
Well, that remains to be seen. It all depends.
Who was the
All
guy?
right?
Who was the guy that ended up on the throne at the end of the show?
Oh, the invalid. Wow.
There you
We'll have
go.
to get your wheelchair.
I'm already halfway there, so it's all right. Just let me walk
Oh,
out the
God.
door. I'll be in a wheelchair.
We've
It's-
worn out our welcome.
Well, okay, so since you have nothing to do between now and then, make one of them.
There
For
you
the
go.
back of the chair.
There you go. I'll craft that up. There you go.
All right. We are over our time.
Good show.
Yes, very good.
Great show.
So,
Great
always.
show.
Thanks, John.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Thank you, guys. Have a happy and safe Memorial Day. And
And if you missed the show, check us out on YouTube.
yes,
Like it.
We'll, you got to like the page, like us.
like the page, go on the YouTube, subscribe to us on YouTube, and you'll get notifications every time we post something new.
Thanks, guys.
So, thanks.
Have a great
See you
week.
next week.